My story 7. So I was at the hospital for 2 months and a half because I had a psychotic episode, which would happen to anyone with sleep deprivation. But nobody took that into account, so they preferred to paint me as the crazy one, as every woman will experience at least once in their lives, no matter if they're misogynistic or not. So this social worker of my daughter, I met him 3 times. 2 times were in the hospital, and after he took my right from me, he pressed a complaint in the Child Protective Services and said, oh, somebody made a complaint in the Child Protective Service. It was this dude. Because what he did to take my right from me without due investigation, without due process, was illegal, which I told him, but I also told him that I played fair. I just asked him to do his job and do a mediation between me and my daughter, which he never did. Actually, we met 3 times in all time. And in this 3 times, I had almost to beg. I had to call with other people's phone. I had to ask the doctor to call him so he would come. He never answered my messages, never called me, nothing. He just didn't want to do his job. I would like really to know how he came up with that conclusion. He doesn't know me. He never talked to me. He ran from me. How did you get to the conclusion that you got? Where do you have proofs? I have that you are wrong. But even that wasn't enough, because women, the principal of her school, the family therapist, they prefer to believe a white man than to believe a woman, because the woman is always the crazy one. What they don't realize is that they are women themselves, and they will be seen as the crazy one at least once in their life. So but it's very tragic. It's very, very tragic. So he didn't do his job. He ran from me. I have proofs, because I was, after the first time, I was very, very cautious with this. So I would make people hear what we were talking. I told him, you're on the speaker. I told him, because he would dismiss me. Then 2 times we're in the ward. 1 time my doctor had to beg. But the 3rd time was at my place, when he finally came, after me talking with my helper, listening. And I said, my helper is listening. And I called with her phone because he wouldn't take my calls. It's great. But it's a men's world, and many of my friends had experienced this kind of misogyny and the lack of support of other women. But it is what it is. But I have many witnesses about that. So, yeah, he never did a mediation. Oh, and the last time when I almost had to beg him to come here, calling with my helper's phone so he would take the call, and he came, and guess what? It was the same thing. He sat here. I asked him to do a mediation. He was, he thinks that he knows who I am, but he don't. And after 6 months of psychiatric evaluation, he's totally wrong. Assigned to the family therapist, also, who never called me, although I'm always available. But this guy was the only person from that could have any kind of connection between me and my daughter. He came here because I almost begged, and then he write in a report that he came because he was making a plan of procedure with my daughter, how to proceed, and he put in, he sent me a letter, and he put in the letter written, oh, it was a meeting to explain the project for your daughter. Dude, you're just like those villains of cartoons. Please. And this is my story 7.